Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 5th grade concept of dividing decimals. This is standard 5.3G in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 32 of the 2019 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and then we will look at our answers together. So Mr. Adams drove his delivery truck. We have 151 and 2/10, or 151.2 miles during 24 days. And he drove the same number of miles each day. So we've got equal groups. And when we have equal groups, that lets us know we're going to either multiply or divide. And I'm thinking it's going to be division because take a look. We got 151.2, 24, and all of our answers are very small. They're all kind of close to each other, actually. How many miles did Mr. Adams drive each day? So we are going to divide. If we were to look at this as a strip diagram, it would look like 151.2 is our total. And we wanted to break this up into 24 chunks. I'm not going to pretend like I can draw 24 chunks. So let's just pretend this is 24. We'll just say 24. So how do we divide a decimal by a whole number? So we can set it up like this, but you know what? We can go ahead and estimate and probably come up with the correct answer even before we do any actual division. Let's take a look at 151.2. And let's take a look at 24. Now, when I say estimate, most of us think of rounding. We could round if we want to. But let's never forget compatible numbers. Compatible numbers are numbers that are close to the actual numbers, but they don't always end up as zeros in the tens place or the ones place. They're not always numbers you round to. They're just numbers that are close and are easy to work with. Because when I see 151.2, that is really close to 150, which if we wanted to round it to the tens place, we could round it to 150. But 24 normally would be rounded to either 20 or 30. But when I think of 24, I want to make it go into 25 as a compatible number. Now, why would I do that? Think of money. I'm thinking of quarters. Whenever I see anything near 25, I'm thinking of 25 cents, right? And $1.50. I'm thinking, how many quarters does it take to make $1.50? And we can calculate that pretty good. We know that 4 quarters, right? That's going to get you $1. So all I need are 2 more quarters, and that's going to get you another 50 cents. So I'm thinking we are going to be around 6. Guess. So I'm thinking J is wrong. I'm thinking G is wrong. It's going to either be F or H. Now, I said 6, but that's an exact 6. I did make this a compatible number, so we do need to go ahead and divide because it could be either 6.3 or 6.0. So how do we divide? Well, if there are any decimals in the divisor, we have to move it to the left or the right and match that in the dividend because we never want to divide with a decimal in the divisor. There's not. All we do is we look at our decimal in our dividend, we move it straight up. And there we go. We just move it straight up, and then we pretend like it's not even there. 24 goes into 151. We know that's going to be around 6 times. So let's see, that's going to be 4. And that is going to be 12. That's 144. So that is going to be, let's see, 7. Then bring this 2 down. So 24 is going to go into 72. That is going to go in 3 times. 24 times 3 is going to make that exactly 72. So the answer is going to be that 6.3 F.